Hi, I'm thinking of designing the driver's sheet today. Today's main content is the presentation of modeling research. Last time, I introduced a method of creating a mesh from a wireframe, then converting it to subdivisions, and then converting it to a nerve surface. I thought it would be easier to understand if the method have a name. I tentatively decided to call it the three-shift method. Now I'm creating wires to make the mesh. I think the advantage of this I think that it is to draw a line on 3D. To create a mesh with Blender, we need to add lines one by one. Lines of mesh one by one, but I think this method is intuitive because we can draw lines directly with this method. We can create a style while balancing the contours in the space. This has the function of rough sketch. Therefore, I think it is suitable when you want to design while exploring the original shape instead of tracing. And the alignment tool is useful at this time. You can create a smooth mesh by displaying all the points and using the alignment tool to arrange them neatly on a straight line, and then using shear and rotation to create a shape. That will also lead to create a clean subdivision surface afterwards. Entering the subdivision phase. Edge lines cannot be expressed if the meshes are grouped together. Therefore, it is necessary to put together for each mesh where you want to put out the edge line. So we have to think it in advance which edge line to leave. This time I want to make the edge of this edge line stand out, so I made the edge part a separate mesh group. I made a mistake in dividing the parts so far, so I'm redoing it. Next, attach the mesh to the sheet of bottom in the same way. I create meshes with the image of separating parts with seams as edge lines. In this subdivision phase, the embankments on both sides were not enough, so I used the subdivision editing tool to create the embankment. Such adjustment can be made at this stage. Next, we are in the editing phase of nerve surface. In order to reduce the volume of the back, I'm going to trim it a lot and reattach the surface. I think the seams of these edge detail will be easier to achieve the desired shape. Two-ray sweep or network commands are often used in this part. I think that filleting in subdivision often does not go as intended because it is done automatically. By the algorithm. So at this stage, I think it's recommended to create detail in this nerve surface phase. If there is a such there were such a such a gap of the edge line. I would like to align it. I think that the cage edit command is effective when making such overall adjustments in this phase. The shape of the overhang on this side drew a gentle curve, so I thought when I wanted to make it a straight outline. In such a case, we can adjust by trimming the face you don't like and replacing it with a new face in the meantime. If the skill for that change is up at the time of the subdivision phase, such a drastic adjustment may not be necessary for the nervous surface phase instead of the subdivision. Seam modeling can be expressed by supplementary trimming the seam location and creating a surface that cut into it using the two-rail sweep command. The soft material part can be expressed by trimming widely to create a large and deeply depressed curved surface. In the case of a straight and simple groove, we can easily express the seam by setting the cage edit finely and recessing that part. I'm going to set color and texture. The headrest has an L-shaped silhouette so that the two steel pipes are inconspicuous. I think this kind of style is starting to be proposed. I'm making it based on it. I think there are people who like the high-class texture of leather, and there are people who like the gentle image of fabric. Many people find it difficult to use nerve surface modeling from the beginning, or products with many curved surfaces that fit the body. In that case, some people may like the 3-shift modeling introduced this time. You can intuitively and directly draw a line in space, and it can be easily converted into a 3-dimensionally neatly connected curved surface. So it is suitable for people who want to create quickly, maybe. I would be very happy if you could give me a good button, a registration button, and comment. I will say goodbye for now. See you again. Goodbye.